Hello, this is Heather with Stamps Paper Love. Today I have a scrapbooking process video for you. I hope that it inspires you to tell your own stories. If you are interested in more scrapbooking inspiration, be sure to subscribe to my channel and follow the links in the video description to find me on Instagram and Facebook. This video is the process video for a Traci Reed Designs Sunday Sketchy Sunday, from a couple of weeks ago. I got the layout done and everything to go for the Instagram share on that, but I did not get the video done. The video was ready to go, but I didn't get the voiceover done was the main problem. But anyway, here we go. I am using Traci's summer camp collection, and it definitely has a summer camp, but also kind of a travel, explore, hiking kind of vibe. And so I am creating a layout that features a trip to the Upper Peninsula that my daughter and her boyfriend took. And I felt like the sunshine shape of the sketch just kind of really fit well with that trip. So I'm making, all the little rays here. I have inked the edges of, it's a Compass Rose paper that I really, really like a lot. And so I just used that to make the rays of the sun, and then a yellow sunshiny paper with some orange behind it to make that half circle part on the bottom of the sketch. So that's kind of the basic sketch, and I stick pretty close to the sketch for the most part. I do kind of rearrange where the title and the journaling goes, but just because it worked better with the placement of the photos. So there is a photo of the rocks, and then a photo of my daughter and her boyfriend standing, somewhere in the wilderness up in the UP. And they had a really good time. They went up there for a week, did some camping and hiking and exploring. And to be honest, I have never been up to that area, so definitely a part of Michigan that I would like to get to someday. I do a lot of foam work. I kind of like pop dots and foam and all that kind of thing. So here I decided to rough up the edges of those strips a little bit just to add a little bit more texture before I glue on the photos with the foam to bring them up away from the rest of the layout a little bit. And so yeah, I just kind of roughed up the edges of everything, and then I'm going to stick down the photos. I always use an acrylic block to hold stuff down for a little while until it has a chance to adhere to the paper. So that's that. Now I am going to just go through all of the little bits and pieces from the sticker set and decide what I'm going to put on to the layout. There was a journaling card. It says today in a few words and a little couple of things that you can check off. So I checked off gorgeous, relaxing, and peaceful, and then I added where they were, Pictured Rocks National Lakeshore. Josh and Megan, they took this trip in August 2023, so that's on there. And in the place, I just put Michigan and the UP. So kept it pretty simple for the journaling, just kind of to document the photos. There's a little tag that I used at the bottom. I cut off part of it and just stuck it to the back of the journaling block. It says, "Not all who wander are lost." Your very well used and loved reference to now it escapes me, the movie. The Hobbit, the follow-up to the Hobbit movies. Yeah, it'll come to me later. No worries. There's a few other things that I added from the sticker set. The one with nature, it looks like kind of a road sign. Then there are some hiking boots. I used some florals. There are some little trees. There's a sun that goes up by that compass rose up at the top. A few other words like explore and unplug. and you know, just all kind of things that go with this theme of getting out and finding out a little bit more about the surroundings. And some of them are popped up, some of them not, and so on. I have no idea what I am doing now. I'll probably just putting a pop dot on that little piece. Here comes Explore. Geez, I don't know what's going on here. I definitely should have edited some of that out a little bit better. Anyway, so there's some flowers that make a little sneak in for a little bit of extra color. I'm going to add on some of these kind of puffy stickery things that I had in my stash. There's a little diamond shaped piece that's going on in the corner over here. I apologize, still haven't quite figured out how to get my setup to view the whole place where I put my layouts, and sometimes I get off on that bottom edge, and it drives me crazy when I'm going through the video and trying to figure out what I'm doing when it's kind of off screen a little bit. I cut the title out using my silhouette, so it just is going to say UP Adventure, so you can see adventure there. And I'm going to add on UP in another kind of unscripty font. So I played with the adventure a little bit, and I kind of curved it. It's really kind of hard to tell once it's on that it was even curved. You can somewhat tell with the A and the D, but not when it's off the bottom of the screen like it is right now. And I'm just, you know, moving it around, trying to decide where I like it best. And it's going to end up about where it is right now. And there's a couple of little periods that are going to go in between the U and the P as well. You know, Upper Peninsula, so it's just abbreviations. And I used my Xyron X. Anybody still have one of those? I love that thing for titles and things, little letters and things like that, just because you can run them all through there and get adhesive on them all at one time. I'm not a huge fan of gluing every little bit when there's lots of curvy parts and so on. So I do use that Xyron quite a bit. So yeah, I'm going to add the rest of the title on here. Then I think you'll see me come in with the puffy sticker bits. There's just a few. There's a couple little geotags that are hearts, and then some pointy, arrowy kind of bits. So that will come in, and that's going to wrap it up. There are some still photos at the end. I thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you found my video helpful and inspiring. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any future videos. I would love to hear from you in the comments section as well. So if you have any questions about the layout or anything you'd like to know, please comment. Until next time, have a great day, and be sure to get in some of your own creative time to tell your own stories. There are there's an arrow too. I completely forgot about the arrow. So there's an actual arrow, and then there's some little arrow-like bits that I put underneath two of the clusters. So by the journaling card, and then over by Unplug, I put a couple more over there as well. Just kind of reattaching some things a little bit better. And as I look at the layout while I'm doing the voiceover here, there's still a few more things that probably could be reattached a little bit better. It's funny how when you leave it for a day or two, you come back and it's like, where's this little sticker thing going? But yeah, that's the couple of geotaggies. I can never decide where I want things to go. It does end up in the corner of that little label that's behind everything there. Seemed kind of like a good place for it to go. And I'm probably putting on the ones that go in that bottom corner, trying out a couple more flowers. I don't think too much more makes it on. But again, I really appreciate you watching. If you made it this far, enjoy all the stills, and be sure to check out the Sketchy Sundays. The sketch is available on Traci's blog, and I will link that in the comments so that you can go check out all of her sketches. Thank you so much, and I will be back for another layout at another time.